85% of the subsystems sourced from private industries only. And we have taken care, whoever MSMEs have participated in our program right from the beginning, we have ensured they get that production orders also.
Having worked closely with legendary Dr. Kalam Garu, what is the one piece of advice or Kalamism that you still carry with you when solving a complex engineering problem?
One is the patience, another is simplicity, and taking any difficult problem in a simply cool manner, and also help from others. Many people he will involve normally. When a problem comes, he will call so many people from different organizations, and whether they resolve it or they give solution or not, but involving more people, I also used to do that. So that is one of the main criteria I have learned from.
What was your unforgettable memory with Dr. Kalam Garu during your career?
He always used to ask what's happening, that kind of questions, always. Not only for me, others also. So which used to trigger us really. We should be focused on some things, or we should be worried about some problem, so that we concentrate more and try to get solution.
With the global interest in the Akash missile today, do you see India becoming a missile hub for the rest of the world in the coming future as part of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat?
Most of the things as Atmanirbhar Bharat we have indigenized. Nothing, actually we have no imported components to indigenize it, because we developed ourselves the technologies, integrate them into a systems, and then that systems again we integrate into weapon system. When you do all those things, it takes some time. We had to do extensively testing for about 10 to 15 years. That 15 years made designs also come to a shape which are perfect. They are iterative testing. Once we test the flight, we take the post-flight analysis, and then we analyze what is the problem in which subsystem, and then we update that, improve their designs and retest them in a flight test. So that's how we could make a system very design perfection as well as optimized functionality for user operations, because user wants a system that should not have any skill set based performance. We have to give an automated system which works on computers. We don't need to give training to any particular person to operate.
In your new book, you mentioned that there was a lot of skepticism early on our own surface-to-air missile. What was the difficult period for the project, and how did you push through it?
This being the first time a surface-to-air missile is developed in India. Suppose the users are already having surface-to-air missiles, imported ones. That is the proved system which is decades together. The OEMs were exporting to other countries. So proved system. Whereas in India, if you are developing something like surface-to-air missile system, how user will feel confident about taking this system and using it? We had to show them the system performance and also explain what are the intricacies of system, how much time it will take to perfect it, and demonstrate. They are showing that so-and-so mission profile, you intercept and show me 4 or 5, and if I show it to them, they will get a confidence. Then they will have another doubt. Okay, research and development wise, these scientists are able to perfect it. Whereas what happens when it goes to production? So how do they get confidence? So we have to show them that first of production models also, the same performance is repeated. So I was, as a project director, was taking care and ensuring that this system performance, what you have seen in development, is much more better than during development with the production models. We had shown. That is how they get a confidence. Then they say approve, yes.
Do you feel the budget allocations being done to science and technology, present budget is to be increased in view of the developments in India? Is it sufficient or it to be increased?
Science and technology budgets always there, but the end goal for which we are using is very important. So it should be an integrated approach. Take the example of Akash. Over a period of 25 years, the government has expended 600 crores, in which the only our hardware and systems and missiles which we have developed are more than 450 crores. Just with 150 crores, all research and development we have done. And today we have generated is more than 45,000 crores. So country has got this kind of return on investment on a one project, on one R&D project.
Great.
If such things are there, government will try to fund more.
Looking back at your life journey, what do you think that contributed for the greatest achievements in your journey?
I have contributed right from the beginning. Critical technologies are developed by DRDO for Akash missile program. One is ramjet propulsion technology, which has taken us for about 13-14 years. Then multiple target handling system, radars, control centers, and kind of thing. That also took about 12 years. And we have learned weapon system integration. Basically, that is one of the critical areas for any particular surface-to-air missile system. That that though you may not call it as technology, but the intricacies and the methodologies and models what we have learnt is very, very unique. And with that, we have subsequently made another 3-4 surface to air missile program. Very short time. Because of the first learning point, we had subsequently made number of 3 or 4 surface to air missile program in a shorter time. So this kind of knowledge is not available earlier. We have done a lot of number of technology transfer documents, and we held their on-the-hands training with hardware, with the kind of manufacturing and testing at stage testing. Subsystems have to be stage tested. How do they test and how do they accept? All these things, knowledge, we passed on to industry. So this is another big challenge. So after they learned whatever technology transfer documents we have given, so they implemented it. All the inspection agency followed our documents. The production was going